Yo everyone, I'm sorry for not uploading. The quality is bad for the Adobe Premiere for some reason, and I can't fix it. I've tried it for like at least 2 weeks, so I'm probably not gonna upload any more Hope news for now until maybe I just have to reinstall Adobe Studios. I don't know. But today we're going to be talking about why Hope is bad. I don't normally do this, but I think it for sure needs to be said. Also, this is an incredibly long video, so it's up to you to fully watch it. That's why I have background clips from really old Modern Warfare clips. I quit playing Modern Warfare a long time ago, but there's gonna be Modern Warfare and Siege clips. Anyway, before I start the official video, I just want to say that not all Hope is bad. There are actually really cool and chill people, but then there are people like Plexity and Teen. Let's start from the very beginning. So a lot of people think Acer should not join back, and I heavily question that, because if you were back when Acer was a thing, the chat was more active, less trash talkers, etc. There was actually order, and sure, Acer had bad parts to him, and I think it's so dumb that when people talk of Acer, they only talk about the bad parts and not the good stuff. Like, why would you do that? If you're gonna talk about the bad, you might as well talk about the good. He's done a lot for Hope behind the scenes, in and behind the scenes. When Acer left, Teen and Apple became owners. I was gone for a while. I was actually pretty inactive in Hope. But when I joined back, I've never seen Hope in a state like this before. Trash talkers everywhere, owners not even active in the chat, and they still barely are. You may think, oh well, that's because they're owners and they do everything for Hope, but that is 169% not true. Acer has done 100 times more than both of them combined, and I'm not even exaggerating. Acer literally did 90% of stuff for Hope. Shoot, even when I was a co-owner and owner for Modern Warfare, I did more than Apple and Teen combined, and that's saying a lot. Teen and Apple have barely done anything for Hope, if not at all. Not once have I seen any time of them doing anything for Hope. Teen even admitted that Bezzy, a management, by the way, he's management, a management is taking care of everything for Team Hope instead of the owners, which is dumb. Like, owners are supposed to own Team Hope. They're supposed to, advise, do stuff, They just think, oh, I'm an owner, I don't really have to do anything. Like, no, bro, you're an owner. You still have to moderate and stuff. Anyway, now let's stop getting sidetracked and go back to the main story. When I returned to Hope, I decided to become management because I saw how bad it was. It lasted 1 week. 1 week of management because how bad Hope was. Literally beef everywhere, and when management stepped in, they would get dogged on for doing their job. So I quit, and then I dogged on them, and they left. So yes, I trash talk, and I still do, but I only trash talk to the friends, like friends. And sure, I do jokes with grinders and stuff, but I've actually helped grinders as well. It's just not like I'm fully trash talking. I've helped grinders, questions and stuff. Anyway, but yeah, I trash talk quite a lot, actually. 95% of it is just joking with friends, though. Like I said, the other 5% is getting rid of toxic newcomers. Because if you're a little toxic to people, then you're gonna find out that people are gonna be extremely toxic and say bad stuff about Hope and stuff like that. I know it kind of doesn't make sense, but if you were there, you would get it. But when a newcomer is really toxic, it's really cool to see that Hope members come together. That's one of the good parts about Hope. Anyway, the main reason why I even decided to make this video was because of Acer, Teen, and Apple. I mean, you would think it would be something else that would make me want to create this video, besides, owners. Like, what could the owners motivate you to make such a video? Well, basically everything. I've explained all I needed at the top. Now let me explain how bad they are at moderators. Nikoro. Most of you, if not all of you, know him if you're in HopeCom. Nikuro trash talks, but only with his friends. Not once have I seen him trash talk to newbies. Sure, he roasts grinders there here or two. Just simple jokingly roast, no harm. Even they laugh at it and join in. Now, Nikuro made one simple statement. A simple opinion. A simple fact. And that was Hope bad. And that was just a simple joke. But now it's come to much more. If you have ever owned a Discord server or anything of the sorts, you will know that as an owner, as a moderator, your job is to take criticism and opinions. Like, you act like Teen and Apple act like they're not gonna get criticism. I mean, you're literally a team with 10k subs, you know. Of course you're gonna get criticism. Anyway, instead, one of the owners, which is Teen, decided to start an argument instead of asking why Nikuro thinks Hope is bad, or just taking a simple joke. He starts an argument. I mean, dude, you're literally an owner of an esports team and you're starting an argument from a joke. As an owner, you set a very, very high example for everyone in the server. Like, literally, Hope has 2k members in the Discord server and 10k plus on YouTube. That big of a team, and you want to be unprofessional and start an argument off of 2 words. Hope bad. Like, come on. They argued for like 20 minutes, and instead of being a good moderator, a good owner, he decides to continue it. And then ban him afterwards. Like, why would you ban a man when he made a joke and then you started the argument over it and continued it for 20 minutes instead of, alright bro, that's enough, come on, I'm muting you. Like, no. He literally just kept it going and then banned him. Like, why would you ban him? You're the one who kept instigating it. Like, what? It's dumb. Like, you're literally such a bad owner, Teen. And I'm trying not to, like, freak out and anything. I know I sound like a Karen, but I mean, it's gotta be said, dude. Like, it's got to be said. When I was running this channel, like, for real, I was about to expose Teen. I wouldn't necessarily expose, just say bad parts about him, and they weren't even that bad. And he was like, oh, this and that, and he lied too. He lied to me quite a bit when I asked him stuff. I'm not gonna go too into detail, but he didn't want me to, and I respected that, and I didn't, you know. But now it's got to be said. Like, 100% it's got to be said. Now, we're just talking about Teen alone right now. We will get into Plexity in just a minute. Going back to the first thing I was talking about, when I got back active in Hope, it took me not even a week to figure out everything wrong with Hope, and most of it was because of Teen. For instance, I DM'd him a list, I mean like a list of things that was wrong with Hope. Number 1, you play favoritism. Number 2, you know the Discord perms are messed up and you do nothing about it. 3, you accept your friends as management and they're absolutely garbage at it. Number 4, every time I point out drama, you have an excuse so you can ignore it. Now, there was a lot more, and I said it to him in DMs, but those are just the main ones that I expressed to him. For favoritism, he's played favoritism on people, and it's ridiculous. One of those is games. For the Discord perms were so messed up, I could still see exclusive Hope member channels when I left Hope. For the friends as management, he has accepted multiple of his friends as management, and most of it, not all of them, were terrible at management. For the drama, I pointed out drama to him multiple times when there was drama in the Discord. So many times, it's hard to count. Like, literally, so many times, dude. He'll even be typing in general, and when I point it out, he'll just either ignore me or stop talking in general completely. Or make an excuse like, oh, my dad needed help after I call him out. And he used that excuse quite a bit, by the way. Only when I told him I was going to call him out on this channel for a video did he listen. After me calling him out in DMs, he decided to do what I requested. You may say, oh, well, he did fix everything. Sure he did. But I bet those perms were messed up for months, and I'm 100% sure he experienced that too. And I bet you he wouldn't have changed anything that I said if I didn't point it out and say that I was going to expose him. At one point, we had grinders in the exclusive Team Hope only chat. We added them a billion times, and they still didn't fix the perms. It's absolutely ridiculous that the only time they did something was when they didn't want to be called out and look bad. Like, come on, dude. Really? You don't want to look bad, so you change stuff? Come on, like, bro. Such bad owners, I'm just saying. Okay. Also, by the way, why are you even an owner if an Honor of Hope member has to give you advice for owning a 2.7k membered server? It makes no sense. Asterius, I respect you, bruh, but you made the stupidest decision of your life. Once Necro got banned, I talked to Aplexity. Now, I can deal with Aplexity. He's not too bad. I asked him to unban Necro because he was falsely banned. He asked why. I told him. He banned him. He unbanned him, sorry. Then he says, I unbanned him, but I'm going to mute him forever. Like, what? Why would you unban him if you're going to unmute him forever in the first place? It makes no sense. That's completely dumb. Then Apple said, well, I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. Oh, well, I don't know, Mr. Apple. Maybe you can go into the chat history and check for yourself instead of being lazy and using a dumb excuse not to deal with it. That also goes for Teen too. Anyway, so basically to sum it up, Necro is muted forever for making a 2-word opinion / joke, even though Teen is the one who started and kept the argument going instead of being professional and muting him. I said mute him forever for stating an opinion. That's retarded. Then he warned me for Rule 1, which, by the way, Rule 1 clearly states, and I quote, racism, harassment, abuse, hate speech, sexual slurs, criticism towards religion, and downright disrespect is not tolerated at all. This could result in an instant ban from our server. Not once did I disrespect anyone or use hate speech. All I said was that an action was retarded. Like, seriously, how could you be offended by me saying that Necro being muted forever because of an opinion is retarded? How is that disrespect? I didn't call you retarded. I didn't call you homeless. I didn't call you gay. I didn't call you anything. I called an action retarded. And that's somehow disrespect. Keep in mind, guys, I wrote that rule. Most of the rules in Team Hope I wrote. So I'm pretty sure I know them. And that was a false warn. I called him out for it and said that was a false warn. And he said no. That's why. Then he decides to mute the whole team chat instead of just the whole general chat, instead of just answering a simple question or muting me, which, by the way, I don't even know why you would mute me, but just throwing it out there since, like, to abuse their perms. Anyway, Apple isn't too bad. I'm just saying that he could work on his moderation and owner skills. Sorry for all that. I'm going to be doing... I wanted to do voice interviews, but this video is way too long anyway. If you guys want me to do voice interviews, let me know in the comments, and I'll interview them. Before I end the video, I'd like to say that I'm truly not trying to throw complete shade at Hope. I think if you do the right thing, you can make Hope great again, you know? I just feel like Teen and Apple should be demoted to management or like owners in training or something like that, and be trained on how to own a server, and like bring Acer back while they're being trained, you know? Because, like, Acer was good, you know? Like, people change. I just want to say that people change, you know? A lot of people change. And most, if not all of you, agree to that, you know? And I feel like Acer can change in a good way, you know? Anyway, that's all. I truly hope you guys enjoyed this juicy content. I would add screenshots, but honestly, I don't want to right now. I'm editing this at like 3 in the morning, and I'm already tired. If you want, you can join the Hope Discord, and you can just look up the messages yourself in the search bar if you don't believe anything I said. By the way, anything that I say in this channel is full on 100% truth. I do not lie about drama. If you have any opinions that you'd like to express, DM me on Discord or add me on Twitter. My socials are in the description. Or you can just, you know, type in the comments. I don't know. Let me know if you've made it this far by adding a plus sign at the beginning of your statement in the comments. I love all of you who support this channel, and I'll see you in the next one, which might be soon, by the way, because this is most likely going to start more drama. But oh well, it should be said. Okay, thank you.